Going on? It's a lot here, y'all, for the technical difficulties, man. I probably gonna have to lift it up and then aim it down. It's a lot here for the technical difficulties, man. The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. If you could, once you're done, we're gonna post the link. Can we bring this up too? Can we like slide the camera up? Let's see, it's best that I mess with it now than before, y'all usually know, projects I set it up, I come change something, mess the whole damn thing up. You know what I mean? We just see, Nate, how's that, projects? Are we good? We in there? Oh, shit, I hit something. Did I hit this? Oh, there we go. I don't know what I did, projects. All right, there we go. That's why I shouldn't be messing with it, yo. Should have just left it to the professionals, man. But I'm always, trying to change something and make something be whatever I would like it to be, and it ain't always good. Now, I'm always, oh damn, I'm loud as hell too. All right, y'all. Good night. Oh damn, I got it too low. Jeez. I was trying to get the future tense in there, but I don't think it matters. All right, so today, man, I'm sorry about, like I said, all the technical difficulties. Today, y'all know this is the second week of the future tense, right? This is the second week of the future tense. So we're gonna be going on the computer and we're gonna be at the board. So we're gonna be on the computer and at the board. What we're gonna be doing is I went and found a few scriptures where where we are actually using it, because the Israelites are us. So I hate to say they as if it's not us, right? If it's not me, you, and everybody else that have been, reincarnated, right? So with that being said, I found some examples in the scriptures where we use these tenses and we spoke these tenses. So I'm gonna be showing it on the screen, as well as we're gonna come to the board and we're gonna actually write it out. Okay. So that being said, y'all give me 1 second, right? What I would like to do is I'm gonna share this link. I'm gonna share the link online so everybody can see it. And once again, y'all, just salakia for the technical difficulties, man. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay. He ain't the devil that the Bible was speaking of. He ain't the devil that the Bible will be speaking of. He's the devil that the Bible is speaking of in the present tense. He is the oppressor that the Bible speaks of. All right. So we got a question, Elder Charles. Shalom. Okay. All right. No, you just checking in. Big shout out to you, brother. All right. Stay tuned. So I posted the link here in the chat. If anybody wants to come in, y'all can go ahead and come on in. This is the second week of the future tense. Now let me get the Blue Letter Bible going on the screen. I want to share this screen, okay, and pull this up for y'all. I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. All right. Now, I would also like to pull up the future tense just so y'all can see it as well. Just give me 1 second to pull this up. Pops right up here. Let's go scroll down. Boom. Future tense. Let's share this as well. We'd love for y'all to see this. Boom. Here we go. Oh, hold on. I'm doing something I shouldn't do. Bear with me. Here we go. The future tense. Wham. I think I got it perfect in the middle. Here we are. All right. So now y'all can see the future tense. So now, as you can see, you got how to use I will, how to say you will, how to say you will feminine, he, she, we, you masculine plural, you feminine plural, right? They masculine, they feminine. So as you can see, we got all the different ways of saying it of speaking our language right here up on the screen. Now let's go to the Blue Letter Bible. Let's start with the first one. The first one that we have up here is I will. How to say I will do something in the future tense, right? I will. So the example is to add at the beginning of the root word. Here it is. You got anya, which is used as I am. Then you have shamar, or whatever the example word is. So right here, anya, and you got at the beginning and the root word. So let's go here. Let's look up I will. Now, for everybody out there, already I told you I already went and found, did all the little scriptures where they gave some examples. So y'all ain't got to worry about it. We ain't got to sit up here and look. We going to find it right now. So let's go to Genesis. The example that we're going to is in Genesis, the 2nd chapter and the 18th verse. Now, Claudius, I don't know what's going on, right? But I put these shades on and I can't see a damn thing. I'm gonna take them off when I'm off the camera, man. I like to have my shades on camera, but since I'm off the camera, I'm gonna take them off, man, because I'm looking at the computer like it is a foreign entity. Okay, so now we doing I will. Now we have Genesis at the book of Genesis 2:18. This is we'll read the Hebrew as we do traditionally, and then we'll go and we'll read the English. All right. Once again, let me post this up here. This is the link to come into the class if you would like to come into the class. All right. Boom, boom, boom. So now let's go into it. We're gonna read Genesis 2:18 in the Hebrew first. All right. As a tradition of the I.S.U.P.K, we always read the Hebrew first, then we go into the English. All right. So we're gonna start here. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Alahayim, La'a Tawab. La'a Tawab. Not good, right? You already know that. Hayawaf, Ha'adak, Salakia, Ha'adam, La Badwa, Aisha, Lawa, Izar. Now, I just read the whole verse in Hebrew. I'll come back to the Hebrew and I'll show you a quicker way to identify, what we're looking for. But let me read it in English. And the Lord said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him an helpmeet for him. Talking about our sisters, man. Big shout out to our sisters in the I.S.U.P.K. Love all my I.S.U.P.K. sisters, man. Most High in Christ. Y'all some incredible women, man. Y'all handle so much. Y'all go through so much, man. Y'all put up with so much. And y'all still riding into the end. Let me say this on camera. God damn it. I got to see this. Y'all I.S.U.P.K. women. Let me tell y'all something, man. Get my shades right. Hold on, y'all. I was dead serious about taking them things off. I couldn't see nothing about this. Let me tell y'all something, my I.S.U.P.K. women. Let me put myself up here on the screen real quick, man. Okay? My I.S.U.P.K. sisters, man. Give yourself a hand. We're going to give y'all a hand. You know why? Because our I.S.U.P.K. sisters, man, the world, this is sour. It's real quick. I think these sisters deserve this, man. The world is screaming at you to be the head of the household, to do it all by yourself, just tossing tons of money at you. I mean, Esau is damn near, if you take your clothes off, you're rich. I mean, $3,000 a night from a strip club? If you go to Atlanta, you might make $7,000-$8,000 a night at a strip club, man, or a week at a strip club. You get $900, $800 a night from a strip club. I mean, come on, the oppressor is tossing money at you. I mean, just throwing it. Now, y'all I.S.U.P.K. sisters, y'all go get the money. This is the righteous one. But what I love about our sisters is they stick with their man and they stick with the school and they stick with the Most High, and they don't care about how much money Esau is throwing at them to be vile, or they don't care that the world is saying to them, you go, girl, you can do it by yourself. Ain't that the one quote that you go, girl? You got it. You Miss Independent. singing to you. Miss Independent, blah, blah. It's just telling you to be a lonely woman, telling you to buy 1,000 cats and do it on your own. Our sisters, man, y'all have stood so strong and so stiffly for the Most High, man, sticking with these brothers in here, brothers like me, brothers like Fatazah, and doing it an excellent, an excellent way, being an excellent example for young women all across the world. All right, I just wanted to say the water to y'all for that. Give yourself a hand, okay? Most High in Christ. Now let's get back to it. All right, let's get back to it and I had to say that because of the help me, right? The help me. When it said it, it made Adam a help me. These sisters, man, if you're in a right spirit, you can be an excellent helpmeet for that man or for the school. And in turn, you helping out Christ and doing the will of the Most High. Okay, just wanted to say that to y'all. All right, now let's get to it. So, Genesis 2:18 said, "And the Lord God said, it is not good for that man, for it is not good that the man should be alone." Let me take the glasses off. I will make him and help me for him. Okay. Now let me show y'all something, right? So what we're looking for is I will. I will. That's the first thing we starting with is I will. If you see right here, it has at the beginning of the example word, which here the example word is shamar. It has the character at the beginning. So and then the example word. So comes before the word, right? That's what we're looking for. So now, the easy thing to do, you can skim through this. All you're looking for is I at the beginning. You see I right here. If you're familiar with this word, this is Alahayim. You know that's not it, right? You know the Most High. But they say Elohim and all that. This is Alahayim, the power, right? You know La'ah and Tawab. You should be able to know these. But even if you didn't, all we looking for is at the beginning of the root word. So you got two. You got that's in Alahayim, but you know that that's a word. And even if you didn't know, you would find out. And then you got Aisha, Lawa. I will, whatever this word is, which we know what the word Aisha is, and then Lawa, right? And we'll go down for everybody who don't know what the word is. Well, I'll show you right here that word is do or make in Hebrew. Aisha Lawa. Lawa is to you, to him, right? I said to you. I meant to him. Because Y at the end of the root word is he or his or him. So you got Aisha. So here we go. We're looking for Aisha. Now let me just before I go there, let me show you something else. When we came across Alahayim, you see it right here, Alahayim, but then under it is the root word H430. So if you use the click on it or click over here, it'll pop up H430 Alahayim or God, or which is mistranslated as God, but the power, right? Is what it should say. You will see that that's the whole word. So you would say, all right, well, it's not that one. It got to be this one down here, which is Aisha. If you're familiar with the word Aisha is do or make. And you see, I will make. I will make Aisha. If you see it right here. Aisha. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come around to the board. We only got an hour. Pretty much an hour just because of everything that we did. But I'll put the rule up. What I'll try to do is I'll put the rule up on the board. All right. Now and I'll just go through it. And I'll leave the rule up there so that way you can take a picture of it or a screenshot of it whenever you get a chance. All right. So let me erase these lines. Let me write some new ones up here. Maybe I can turn this a little bit. Get the whole future tense in there. Wham. Let me erase these lines. First, let me draw my lines right here. I think I got one right here. Over, might be right here. Wham. Then we got this one right. Okay. All right, right here. Right about there. And I can erase the other lines. Actually, no need to even do all that. We got such short time. So the rule for I will. So I'll write I will right here. The rule for I will. You want to say I will do something in the future tense. This is the rule. The rule is add the character to the beginning of the root word. In this example, I'll use na as the, or let me use a character that we don't use. I don't use I that much. We'll use I today for our, now let me make it easier for us to pronounce. Now this root word, I'm just making this up. This ain't an actual root word. I'm just giving an example. We'll use pa. Pa, because most root words are 3 letters. Pa, pa, and then that's that. So you add to the beginning of the root word. And that's how you say I will. And let's get on to the next one. Damn, can y'all see that? I done wrote it all the way over. I wrote it too damn high. Let me lift this up. Okay, here we go. Pa. All right. There we go. I will. So the rule is you add to the beginning of the root word, because you know Hebrew goes from right to left. At the beginning of the root word. And that's how you say I will do something. All right. So let's keep going. I'm gonna come back around here. I'll post the link for everybody to see. So now if you want to class. All right. So now. All right, big shout out to you, Sister Tharapa. I see that you in the class, Most High in Christ. So now let's keep going. The next one, if y'all seen up here, did I put this? Wait. Oh yeah, I didn't even make it big for y'all. I'm sorry. No, pause on that too. But so the next one is you. You will, right? You masculine, talking to a brother. You will. You add tha to the beginning of the root word. Tha at the beginning of the root word. As you can see, a tha is right here for the example. For the example on how to say you. It's the root word for you, a tha. But then right here you have tha at the beginning of the example word, which is shamar. Example word, shamar. Shamar is the example word, right? So you got tha at the beginning of the root word. That's how you say you will masculine. So now we're going to find you will masculine. We're going to go to Micah. Let's see where it was used at in the scriptures. Right? Micah. Micah, what was it? 4 and 10. Fourth chapter and the 10th verse. Okay. Dang, I don't some Micah 4 and 10. Let's see what we have. Oh, hold on. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Might just be Micah. I don't know why I put another H in there. Here we go. Micah 4 and 10. So now let's read this in Hebrew. This is pretty it's a nice amount of Hebrew right here to read, but I'll start Micah 4 and 10 in the Hebrew. Chawalya Wagachya Bath Tazayawan or Tazayawan, right? Daughter of Zion, Bath Tazayawan. Baya, it's like it. Kaya Walada. Kaya Walada. Kaya Aitha. Tha Tazaaya. Makwaraya. Makwaraya. Washakanaf. Washakanaf. Ba Shada. Waba'af. I Babal. Shum Thanatazalia. Shum Ya Gaalka. Ya Gaalka. Yahweh Makak Ayab Yaka. This is what I wanted to name my dog, y'all. This is enemy, your enemy. I can't wait to get me a dog that I can name. Well, this is Ayab, Ayabiaka. I wanted to name him Awayabiaka. Awayabiaka. This just gives me, like you call a damn crazy pit bull out of nowhere. His name is Awayabiaka, but that's my personal thing. And his name would mean your enemy, right? So now we just read that in Hebrew. Let's read it in the English. This is Micah. Oh, damn, y'all. I'm so sorry that y'all could not see this. Sharatas, I see you, warriors. The water for tuning in. I'm so sorry, y'all. I done read all that and y'all didn't even see it. I done went through the whole thing, but I'll show y'all how to identify what we're looking for in a second. We'll come back to it. This is Micah 4:10. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. There the Lord shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies. Okay. So now let me show you. Remember, what we're looking for is you masculine plural, right? I mean, it's like a you singular. You're just talking to one person, one brother. You masculine singular. So it's supposed to be tha at the beginning of the root word, right? Tha at the beginning of the root word. So now let's go boom, 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 boom. Let's go here. And let's go back to this. Now, all we looking for is tha at the beginning of the root word. So we got tha right here. Okay, that's one, right? And then you also have this tha right here at the beginning of the root word. Okay. But it's a little bit more. We'll come back to this tha. Let's start with this one, okay? The first one that we saw. So here you got tha taza ayah. And the root word is yataza ah. You got tha right here at the beginning. Let's click on it. Tha taza ayah. Shout thou go forth. Shout you go forth. Thou in Old Quaker English is you. Thee in Old Quaker English is you. Thine in Old Quaker English is your. And thee, thou, thine, and thy. Thy in Old Quaker English is your. So thine is your, thy is your, thou is you, and thee is you. Okay? So this says, shout thou, shall thou. So we know it's saying you. And we come down, it's a verb, qual, imperfect. We ain't got to worry about none of that. It's second person. So remember, second person is what? Is you. Because first person is I did it, sir. I'm wrong. Second person is you did this, mother effer, you wrong. Third person is the snitch form. Yeah, he did it. He wrong over there. He did it. So that's first, second, and third person. That's how you look at it. If I say I did it, or me and the brothers, we say we wrong, y'all. That's first person. I and we. Second person is you did it. Right? You in their face telling them you did this. Right? Or you will do this in this case. And then third person is she will do it. He will do it. They will do it. Okay? That's the third person. So we in second person, which is you. And this is feminine singular. So here, this is the feminine singular. Okay? All right, is Micah 4:10 is the feminine singular for you, talking to a sister, right? Feminine singular. But it's the same, right? Now I'll show you in a second. I'll show you in 1 second. I'll bring this right back up here. Now, this is tha, shamar, yah for feminine singular. You see it didn't have the yah at the end, right? And you see it didn't have the yah at the end here. It did, which is what made it what you could say made it feminine, but it's talk. So it's feminine, but it's still talking to the brothers. All right, it's the same thing. I'll show you. I'll show you again. All right, I'll show you later. Um, we'll just keep going. If y'all don't know, you and she is the same thing. I think I went over this. I went over this 2 weeks straight. I can't remember if it. I know it's you and she. I believe that's for the future tense, and then the past tense is the same thing. You and she. They both the same. You masculine and then she. All right. So now let's go here. Thou shalt be delivered. The root word is not tazal. All right, you got tha, not tazal, ya, which is, this one should be feminine. Should be feminine as well. Feminine singular, right? For you will. So you got you will feminine. Okay. Now, boom, boom, boom. Now that's feminine singular. You will feminine singular. All right. That's what we got here. We got you will feminine singular, and thou and you masculine. Hold on, dang, did I switch it off? All right, good. Y'all see what I'm doing. So, and then we got you masculine, which should not have a ya at the end. So this is the feminine for this one. But here, now, okay, let me show y'all. So here it was talking to the sisters, which is why they're using the feminine, right? They're using the feminine form of it. But it should have been, what I was looking for was the tha without the ya in it. I probably mixed this one up with a different one. This is the feminine one. I was trying to give y'all the masculine form and not the feminine form. But since we did the feminine form, we might as well put it up on the board. This was not the one I was looking for. I was looking for the one that we do in the masculine. But I'll come back to it. I probably mixed it up and put it up here because I got you feminine singular. I got this one up here twice, I believe. All right. I got that one up there twice. So I probably mixed it up, y'all. So like, all right, boom, boom, boom. But this is how you tell. This is how you can tell. I'll show you again. Tha at the beginning, ya at the end. That's all you looking for. Tha at the beginning, ya at the end. Tha at the beginning, ya at the end. And how do we know? We got it off of here. So you feminine singular, tha at the beginning, ya at the end. All right. So this is how you say you will, but is for a sister instead of it being for a brother. But a brother is just the tha at the beginning. So Salakia on that one. All right. I think I put it because I got it written down, y'all. My bad. I got all this stuff written down. So let's put it up on the board since we did it. That's the you feminine singular. So this one is you will, but it's feminine. All right. Instead of the masculine, we'll come back to the masculine. I think I wrote it down incorrectly. So this is you will. You will, but this one is for the sisters. This is you will feminine, right? And the rule is you add tha to the beginning of the root word. Tha, our fake example root word is we're using the character pa. It's to put some characters there to make it a root word. So tha at the beginning and ya at the end. Ya at the end of the root word. So tha at the beginning, ya at the end. You will. You will. All right, so let's keep going because I don't want to waste too much time. Sharataza and Sister Tharapa, the water for y'all being on, y'all. I added y'all on here. So Most High Christ, the water to y'all. And let's keep going. Now, Salaki, I meant to give y'all the masculine, but I gave the feminine. We just went and looked up the feminine instead of the masculine, but we're going to keep on going. So the next one that we're going to look up is we will. We're going to look up we will. Okay? We will. Here we go. So Now I know I'm skipping around a little bit. This is how I looked it up, so I got it written down this way. This way. So we will. If we want to say we will, you got to add na to the beginning of the root word. Whatever the root word is, you add na to the beginning of it, right? As y'all can see. So now we're going to go and we're going to go to Genesis 43 and verse 5. We're going to prove this. Genesis 43 and verse 5. And listen, this is our language. This is how we spoke. You know what I mean? This is, and when I say we, I mean us. Exactly. How you spoke. We all are reincarnations, you know. The Lord brought us right back. We lived out our judgment for the past life. Then you got to come back and do it again in this life. And whatever, however many lives you live, the goal is to serve the Most High, no matter what. So Genesis 43 and 5. Well, in the Hebrew. Well, ayanka mashalak la'ah narad kaya ha'ayash amor al yanawa la'ah tha ra'awa panya balathia ak yakum afkum. All right, I'm at all phones on mute. I put my phone on mute as well. So now what we're looking for is na in the beginning. There's only really one right here that has na at the beginning of the root word, and is this word narad. Okay, narad. So the rule is add na to the beginning. If you want to say we will, you add the character na to the beginning of the root word, right? So you got anak nawa, right? This is the root word for we. And then you have na shamar. Na shamar. Na is at the beginning of the root word. All right. And the example root word that was there was shamar. Now we're gonna go read it in English before we do anything else. Genesis 43 and 5. But if thou wilt not send him, we will not go down. For the man said unto us, Yea, Salaki, ye shall not see my face, except your brothers be with you. Now, what is this talking about? Listen, if y'all don't know, we went down into Egypt. But before we went down into Egypt, we sold our brother Joseph to the, who do we sell him to? Brothers out of Midianites? I think we sold him to the Midianites, and the Midianites, well, we sold him to somebody, and then the Midianites sold him to somebody else, and that's how he got into Egypt. Or whoever we sold him to, they sold him to the Midianites, and the Midianites took him to Egypt. Or it had to be, I believe it was the Midianites and Ishmael. The Midianites might have sold him to Ishmael, or Ishmael sold him to the Midianites, and that's how he got into Egypt. But we sold him originally, our brother Joseph, who is the forefather of the Taino, right? The forefather of the Taino of our Puerto Ricans, are the Ephraim, tribe of Ephraim, and the Cubans, tribe of Manasseh, tribe of Manasseh, right? So we sold the forefather of the Cubans and the Puerto Ricans, or should I say the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans, to some heathens, and the heathens sold them to some other heathens, and that's how he got into Egypt. And this is Joseph handing us, putting belt to ASS, right? This is him putting belt to ASS, Quatazar. He getting back on, he getting his lick back. He didn't took one of he took his brother Benjamin, because they had the same mother, right? Joseph and Benjamin had the same mother. So the tribe of Ephraim, the tribe of Manasseh, the tribe of the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans have the same mother as the tribe of Benjamin, right? So he took Benjamin and told them, well, first off, he locked them all up, told them that they stole, then took Benjamin and then kicked them the hell out. And because they said, look, we not stealing, we came down here for our father. Of course, he wanted to see his father, so he told him, go get your father, and then come back. And he said, and this is here where he's telling them, but if thou wilt not send him, we will not go down. For the man said unto us, ye shall not see my face, except your brother be with you. Oh no, okay. So what happened is Salaki, I think he told him to go get Benjamin. Because the dad was too, Israel was too old to just go bring him down like that. So, here it is, right here in verse 4. It said, if thou wilt send our brother with us, we will go down and buy the food. But all right, so that's them. That's them saying. That's them telling him why they came down to buy the food. But if we go up here, Salaki, if we go actually down, it'll tell us that he let him go, and here it is right here to go get Benjamin. Bring your brother right here to go get Benjamin, y'all. So I just wanted to give y'all the breakdown. There's no fun in in translating something you don't know what the hell it's talking about anyway. So that's the breakdown on it. All right. So now this word right here is narad. So let's see if that's the correct word where we add na to the beginning of the root word to make it say we will, right? Na at the beginning to make it say we will. Let's see if this is it. Let's keep going. Boom, boom, boom. Here it is. The word narad. We will. The root word was yarad, right? Yarad and na at the beginning. Also, too, in our language, characters can drop off of the word. There's a character that's a connector that's used a lot, it can drop off. And Yah is definitely one of those. Okay, so narad, we will go down. We will go down. Okay. And just to show you, I believe this is going to say it's first person plural. Here it is, first person common plural. Right? Meaning both genders use this. We is gender neutral. It's not masculine or feminine. It's used for both. All right. So now, with that being said, let's come around to the board. Let's put this up on the board. So how we say we will do something. We will. So if you want to say we will, this is how you say it, right? We will, we add the character na to the beginning of the root word. And the root example root word that we use in here is pa. I just made it up. It's not even real, but this is how you use it. All right. So that's how you say we will. You add the character na to the beginning of the root word. We will. We will teach, right? We will learn. We will whatever. And we will watch the kids, right? We will watch our family. We will guard our family. Na shamar, right? Shamar was the example word that was used. Na shamar. So now let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Any questions, y'all? No questions.
Awesome.
Any questions? Shalaki, I don't know if I can hear you, Sharatazar. It might be me. Is there any speakers on Quatazar? Yeah, so we can hear the brother.
Sir, can you hear me?
Let me just make sure. All right, no sweat. Sharatazar, I don't know if you said it look like you. So give me 1 second. And I'll let you. Yeah, you can try to speak now, Sharatazar. You good?
Sir. I was saying la.
All right, la. Most High Christ here. We can hear you now. All right. What about you, Sister Tharpa? You got any questions before we move on?
La.
All right, no sweat. So here we go. So the next one that we're going to do, we did I will, we did you will feminine, we did we will. The next one is you will masculine plural. Okay. You will masculine plural. So now let's go and take a look at this. So this is so you masculine plural. I'm gonna take us off the screen, y'all, if y'all don't mind. I'm gonna take us off for a second. All right. So you will masculine plural, which is how you say y'all. You plural is y'all, and it's gender neutral in the hood, right? This is how you say y'all, but you're talking to the brothers. So you add tha to the beginning and y at the end of the root word. Tha to the beginning at the end of the root word, and y at the end. Tha at the beginning, y at the end. Okay, so you see it here. Tha shamar wa. Tha shamar wa. Okay. Now, with that being said, we're going to the book of Genesis 43 and 5. Is in the same verse, actually. Because we in Genesis 43 and 5, which is probably why I went here and did it. I went here and put it under we. So now, you will masculine plural, Genesis 43 and 5. Let's look for tha at the beginning of the root word and y at the end. You know what? I don't know. I might have jammed that up. I might have put Genesis 43 and 5, and it might have been something different. But I see here I got Songs of Solomon 3 and 5. Right now, I'm not sure if that's gonna be correct. That might have been for the sisters. Okay. But let me see something. Why did I put this here? I might have just been moving fast. Genesis 43 and 5. That's where we at now. Because I don't see tha at the beginning and y at the end. Oh, no, you know what? It's right here in front of me. It's right here in front of me, y'all. Tha at the beginning, y at the end of the root word. I don't know. Oh, this phone. I thought I muted the wrong phone, y'all. Okay. That was my bad. All phones on mute, including myself. So now let's go here. Tha at the beginning, y at the end. Thara'awa is the word that we're looking for now. Thara'awa. Here it is. Thara'awa. Ye shall. Ye is you. You shall. Or in today's time, you will. Ye shall is you will today. Ye shall go to jail. You will go to jail. That's how we say it today. We don't say ye shall. So tha at the beginning, y at the end of the root word. Let's take a look at it. Ye shall see. The word ra'ah is used as see. You will see. Okay. So this is second person. Remember, you, second person, he's saying you did something wrong. And it's plural. So in this case, we saying y'all shall go to jail. Esau, y'all shall see. Thara'awa, y'all shall see. You will see. All right. So now let me write this up here on the board. This one was fairly we did this fairly quick just because it was in the same verse, right? And it ain't hard, you know what I mean, to see. Thara'awa, like I said, you can just skim through it, which is what I did. Look for tha at the beginning of the root word, y at the end. All right. Because once you know the rules, you can read through it. So imagine if we was reading it, we would say, well, ayanka, mashalak, la'a, narad, kaya, ha'ayash, amar, al yanawa, la'a, tha, ra'awa. Oh, okay. Tha at the beginning, y at the end. Tha, ra'awa, panya, balathia, ak, yakum, I've come. So it was this word right here, Thara'awa. So now let's put it up on the board. Let's go over to the board. And this was you will, masculine plural. So we saying you will, whatever, we saying. So you will, but this is for the brothers, right? This is you will, masculine plural, right? Masculine plural for more than one brother. You will. I should have brought it down a little bit. Let me just try to move these connectors up a tad bit. Give us a little bit of space. All right, so you will masculine plural. It was tha at the beginning of the root word. Yeah, tha. Let me underline that. Pa. Pa is our fake root word. And wa at the end of the root word. Tha pa wa. Right? Or in this case, tha ra'awa. Right? Tha pa wa. Tha at the beginning, wa at the end. You will masculine plural. Okay? You will masculine plural. That's how we say it. Talking to more than one brother. We saying y'all. Let me put that up on the board. We saying y'all. Everybody know the slang. I know just a little bit of slang from growing up in life, period. We saying y'all, but this y'all is for the brothers. All right, it's masculine plural. So now let's get into the next. Let's get into the next. So next up, we have, let's see. So next up, we have, so now I ain't going always according to the sheet, right? Because I did them in my own specific order as I was looking them up. We doing he will. He will. Now this he will is a good example of y'all, right? Of y'all and he used in slang in our language. Right. And this form is also used in Joshua 23:10, which we're going to go into in a second. Let's pull up Isaiah 40. Let me see, Isaiah 42:23. We're going to start there. Isaiah 42:23. Okay. So Isaiah, just put IS 42:23. I don't know if that's the correct abbreviation for Isaiah, but it should get it. All right. Isaiah 42:23. Let's get it. All right, Isaiah 42:23 in the Hebrew. Maya become Ya Zayan. Ya Azayan. Ya Azayan. Za'ah. Ya Koshab. Waya Shamai. La Achawar. Okay. Maya become Ya Azayan, Za'af, Ya Kwashab, Waya Shamai, La Achawar. All right. Now let's see what it's saying in the English. Isaiah 42:23. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? All right. Now this is a good scripture, Isaiah 42:22, right here. This is what it says. It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. Talking about us, talking about Israelites. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are all hid in prison houses. You know this is true. We got so many relatives that's locked up right now or just came home. They are for a prey and none delivereth. Meaning, I mean, look at our Hispanic brothers, man. Damn, it's like, sheesh. From the aluminum foil blankets to now ice. I mean, brother, we for a prey. And nobody is going to be able to deliver us but Christ. For a spoil, and none saith restore. A spoil meaning rob, what you get robbed for in war. Spoil is goods from war, right? You for a spoil, meaning you just, after war, you just robbed, or, you know, people just rob you and take whatever that you got in war, right? Which is robbed and spoiled here at the top. Because you robbed, number one, and in war you robbed. Like you robbed on a regular, and you're spoiled. Meaning they after you get robbed, and then after you go to war, they take even more. And what do they take? They take you for a spoil. Oh, damn it. I tried to highlight it. Hold on. Give me a second. I tried to highlight it. They take you for a spoil. That's why I say, and none saith restore. Meaning restore what? Meaning give back what you took. Now, ain't nobody saying give us back because we're the spoil. All right, now I'm gonna keep going. But that's what it's saying. And Lord said here, who among you will give ear to this? Who shall hearken and hear for the time to come? Future tense. For the time to come. So we now speaking about the future tense. All right, so let's get into it. Now, here what we're doing is we're looking for he will, right? He will. So let's read. So he will is Yah at the beginning of the root word. Yah at the beginning of the root word. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Now, this is another, like I said, I'm gonna show you a little bit about the slang in a second. Just give me a second. So now let's look for Yah at the beginning of the root word. We got here Yah Azayan. That's one. We got Yah Quashab. So Yah Azayan, and we got Yah Quashab. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let me scroll down. I don't know what happened. It's giving me a hard time to scroll down. So we'll give ear. It says we'll give ear. Who you got Maya saying who, and then you got, look at this, y'all. The slang to say you. You see this says become in you. Who in you? Who who on you? Who in you? Who at you? Right? Or in this case, if y'all remember from when we did the when we looked up all the connecting characters in the last series, it was also among, in, around, at, because character by at the beginning of a root word is in, at, on, or among, or with, which is why you have among, because it's also used as a slang for with. So who with you? Who around you or among you? Or who in you? Right? All these different ways of saying it. Because come is you. Masculine plural. It is a slang to say you. It's actually your. This right here is the root word for you. Atha. Atha is the root word. It says it right here. Atha. But you got ba, which is in, and you got come, which is your. Now we can take a look at it. We click this right here and we come down. Ba is a preposition. Goes at the beginning. In, at, on, among, with. Come is the other, is an ending connector, is a suffix. Second person, you or your. Masculine plural, your or y'all. Who in y'all? Who among y'all? Because atha, hold on, jamming this up. Here we go. Atha, H859, is the root word for you. Atha. Thou, you, ye. Right? Strong's definition, right, is breaking it down. Af, feminine, sometimes masculine, sometimes plural masculine, the thumb. Right? Strong's definition. Hold on. They give you more down here with a little bit of extra. A primitive noun of the second person, thou and thee, or plural, ye and you. Plural, ye and you. Thee, thou, ye, you. Thee and thou is you. Thy and thine is your. So this is the root word for you. But it was used as a slang. So if you were, now this is how I found this, because this is what happened, y'all. I was looking for you, masculine plural. That is what happened. This is why we got jammed up. I was looking for you masculine plural, and I seen that it didn't have you masculine plural, but it said in your, among you, right? Atha. Among you is a preposition. Here we go. Second person masculine plural. Second person you masculine plural. What were we looking for before? You masculine plural. And that's how we got here. And there's a slang way to use it. All right. There's a slang way, is the saying in you. Or you really, this is the slang right here. You ain't got to worry too much about ba. That's just saying among. But come is how you use the slang. You're saying y'all. This ain't just for one person. You can just say ka, right? You can say ka at the end of the root word. But this is come. This is saying y'all. This is masculine plural. Second person masculine plural. Okay. All right. Now we did second person masculine plural, but I was looking for the first person singular. I was looking for masculine singular, but we actually did masculine plural, but I was looking for masculine singular because it says who among you will give ear. But then when I looked it up, it said in y'all, with y'all, who with y'all will give ear. Who around y'all, who among y'all will give ear. So there it is right there. So, and that was a slang way. I just wanted to show you that, right? We already put up, we already put it up on a board, how to say you, you masculine plural, right? Which is y'all, you add tha to the beginning and you add y at the end, right? We already went through it. But I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of extra, give y'all the slang because we was looking for he will, right? So now let's get back into he will. So he will. Let's come here for a second. He will, you add yah to the beginning. So you come over here, you scroll down, will hearken. So this is what it's saying, right? Let me show y'all what it's saying. It says, who among you will hearken, right? But this Yah is saying he. And this Yah right here is saying he. He future tense. Okay? Who among you he will hearken and give ear for the time to come? Who among you he will, he. And this is how you know that it's saying he. Let's go to it. Will give ear, right? Verb, third person, masculine, singular. What's the snitch form? He did it. That's the third person. That's he did it, she did it. Now you got the masculine, now you got singular. He, she is singular. So that's how you know it's saying he. Now that's for the first one. Ya Azayan. You got Ya Koshab here as well. Click on this. You got will hearken. Who among you he will hearken? Or will he hearken? Right? He's asking, is the person gonna that's among you, are they gonna listen? So same thing, third person, snitch form, he did it, she did it, they did it, right? Masculine in this case, third person masculine, singular, is only one brother that you snitching on. You saying he did it, Quatazai, he did it. That's who did it, right? The guard did it. We saying Sharatazai, he did it, right? We snitching. We saying Tharapah, she did it, right? We snitching on them. Okay, so now y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? It's the third person. It's the snitch form. Damn, y'all. I had this up on the screen the whole time. Y'all ain't even see nothing I was doing. Y'all ain't see nothing I was doing. Here it is, right here. Your shop, right here. I done went into the whole thing. I done pulled up. I done pulled up all this. right here to show you the third person masculine, right? Third person masculine singular. He did it. Fukushab. Ya Azayun right here. We clicked on it. Azan is the root word. We clicked on it here. It was third person masculine singular. Third person he, she, they, right? But this in this case is singular. So it's just he or she, but in this case it's masculine. So it's just he. So third person he, third person masculine singular, he. All right. So that's how we do it. So now how you say he at how you use he in the future tense. He, you add ya at the beginning of the root word. Ya at the beginning of the root word. All right. So now let's put that up on the board. And Salaki, y'all. I didn't even know that y'all couldn't see it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me grab this. So you say he will. Right? He will. I'm going to erase some of this out. I wrote it a little too much. He will. Okay. You add the character Yah, right? Yah to the beginning of the root word. And we got pa as our example root. Okay. So Yah pa. He will. Whatever pa we just made up is. Okay. Now let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm trying to see how much space we got down there. We do got a little bit of space. I just don't want to move the camera yet. We do have a little bit of space. Now, let's go to she will. Okay, she will. Let's put this up on the board. I'm going to take us off the screen. This is how you say she will. Tha shamar, or tha at the beginning of the root word. In this case, shamar was our example root word, but tha at the beginning of the root word, right? She will, tha, and then the root word. She will. Okay. Now, let's go to Leviticus, the 15th chapter and the 25th verse for she will. Okay. Leviticus, let me make sure I'm on here. Cool. Leviticus, the 15th chapter and the 21st verse. Water to everybody tuned in. All right, Most High in Christ to y'all. So let's type it in. Leviticus, the 15th chapter and the 25th verse. 25th verse. All right. So this is Leviticus, the book of Leviticus, 15 and 25. I'll read a little bit. It's a nice amount of Hebrew. I can go ahead and just read for y'all. Okay, so we got Leviticus 15 and 25. Wa'asha kaya ya zawab dama yamayum rabyum bala'a aitha nadatha awa kaya thazawab ayil nadatha kal yamaya zawab tama'atha kaya maya nadatha thahaya tama'a hawa'a. All right. Let's see what it says in Leviticus 15th chapter and the 25th verse. It says, and if a woman have an issue of her blood many days, so this is the flower. Okay, as you see up here, it say, if a man lie with her at all, and her flowers be upon him, right? Talking about the flower, he shall be unclean 7 days. and all the bed whereon he lieth shall be unclean. So even wherever the brother lies, the bed that he lies on shall be unclean, right? So now it's talking about the sister and her flower. And if a woman have an issue of her blood many days out of the time of her separation, or if it run beyond the time of her separation. So if it goes past the regular 7 days of her separation, right? All the days of her issue of her uncleanness shall be as the days of her separation, shall be as the days of her separation, right? Shall be as the days of her separation. She shall be unclean, meaning if it goes past 7 days, every day that it goes past is just like the 7 days. She is unclean. That's what it's saying. It is just like the 7 days. She's unclean, just like when she was in her time of separation. She is unclean, because some sisters may think if it goes past the 7 days, I'm cool. I did my 7 days, but that's not how it goes. It is however long your flower lasts. That's how long you unclean. So the day that it stops, then you unclean that day if it goes past the 7 days. So if it goes 20 days, on the 20th day, if it stops, then that's when you clean, right? Once it goes off, you clean. If it goes 31 days, on the 31st day, whenever it stops, then you're clean. If it goes 8 days, on the 8th day, when it stops, you're clean. But if it only lasts 3 days, you got to do that whole 7. It don't work like that. All right. So now, with that being said, let's put it up on the board. Salaki. No, nope, not let's put it up on the board. Let's identify what we're looking at. So now, this is how you say she will, right? You add tha to the beginning of the root word. Tha is right here. You add tha to the beginning of the root word. So now, let's come back. Let's go into the Hebrew and let's see if we can find tha at the beginning of the root word. Okay. We got one right here, tha zawab. I see they've been using zawab a lot. Ya zawab, tha zawab. Okay, they got tha right here. Let's check and see if there's any more. Boom, 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 zawab. You got tha haya, right? So you got 2. So let's check them. Let's see what they're saying. Let's look for tha zawab. All right, so here we go. You got it run. It run. So tha, let's see what it's saying. When it says it run, this is the verb. This is third person feminine singular. Third person, she did it. He did it. They did it. Hey, we got Yahannah in the building. What's going on, Yahannah? Shabbat. Most High in Christ. So now we got so now it's third person. He did it. She did it. They did it. You snitching on them, right? Feminine. So now it's just some sisters that you snitching on. And it's singular, so you snitching on one sister. She did it. She bust my windows. It's her. Lock her up. Get her. She's crazy. She's crazy. Get her. She's deranged. She did it, right? I'm joking, y'all. So now we know that it's feminine singular. Feminine singular. All right. So and you see right here, tha at the beginning. Tha zawab. I don't know if you can see this, Jonathan. I don't know. If you want, you can bring the chair up here. I don't know if you can see over that. But we're gonna come around to the board too anyway. So now let's keep going. Let's check the other one that it was. I think it was thahaya. We're gonna check thahaya. So we got tha at the beginning of the root word. Let's come over here and click on it. Shall be. Shall be. So tha, third person, feminine, singular. That's how it was used. So the it and whatever the it shall be is talking about the sister's flower or talking about her uncleanness. So it's feminine, right? Third person. She did it and it's singular. So it's not they did it, but it's she did it. Okay. So now this is how you say she will. you add tha to the beginning of the root word. And if you can see up here, like I told you, you masculine is tha at the beginning, and she is tha at the beginning. That's it. It's the same thing. You masculine singular, and she is the same exact way. And it was written that same way, I believe, for the past tense. And it might have been for the present tense as well. I think it's the same way through all three tenses. You know what I mean? It's the same way. Shalom. That's thought. All three tenses is the same way. All right. So it's tha at the beginning. You know what I mean? It's tha at the beginning. So if you want to say you did something, right? Masculine, you brother, you did something. It's tha and whatever the root word is. If you want to say she did something, it's tha and whatever the root word is. All right. So now we're gonna come up to the board and I'm gonna put it on the board. Okay. Well, I'll do my marker. All right, it's at the board. So and once again, y'all, just so y'all know, the reason why it's like that is because if you speaking to a brother, you say, hey brother, you did this, right? Or brother, in this case, we doing a future tense, brother, you will do this, right? You will rule forevermore. And then you turn to the brother's rib and you say, she will also rule in the kingdom, right? Meaning she'll have power, but you speak in third person. You're talking to him about her, right? You're saying she, but you're talking to him. So it's still the same thing, all right? So it would make sense. So this is how you say she will. Let me fix my what you call it, my line. So you say she will. Okay. She will. You add tha. You add the character tha to the beginning of the root word. So our imaginary root word is pa pa pa. So you add tha to the beginning of the root word. That's how you say she will. You say, hey brother, you will rule in the kingdom. Ya pa pa pa. Right? Or in this case, malak. Right? Ya malak, you will rule. Right? She will rule. Right? She'll when I say power, meaning her husband or her father or her brother, whoever her family member or her loved one or her lover is that has authority, she's also going to have power because she'll be the princess, right? She'll be the daughter or the wife or the sister of this king or of the her royal family. So she will rule as well, right? She will, tha, and whatever the root word is. Okay. So now I might gotta aim the camera down a little bit for us to continue. I want to jam this up because I seem to I ain't too good with this camera quad. I'll be jamming it up. Or I could maybe I can bring it back just a tad bit. How about that? Am I good? I think I done did something. All right, here we go. I think we got a little bit more space like this. I'm gonna try. I might bring it since I got it on a good angle. Pause. I'm gonna just slide it back. All right. So we should be pretty cool like this. I can sort of aim it down some. Do something wrong. There we go. Cutting off eye. Y'all bear with me. There we go. I'm trying y'all with this camera. Boom. Here we go. So now we're gonna get into it. So we did she will. Next up is they will. They will, and this they is masculine. Now, also, this they that we're using, that we're about to look up first, is I want to show you the slang first, right? Because the slang for they will is is what's used more often. Well, it's equal. It's equal. But I want you to be able to identify the slang. You know what? Since it's pretty much equal, let's go with you know what? Let's go with Genesis 15 and 16. Let's do the regular way first, right? So as y'all see up here, we got they will, they masculine, right? They masculine saying brothers they. Now this I believe they put this one backwards by accident because it's Yah at the beginning of the root word and then Y at the end of the root word. But I think they was writing it. So, you know, if y'all don't know this, right? As a Hebrew teacher, when I'm looking up the Hebrew, I'll be writing in Hebrew by accident and mixing it with English. And I'll be mixing up the characters. So let me give you an example, right? Just so y'all can see how serious I am about this. I'm gonna come over to the board. And I'm gonna show it. So a lot of times when we study in the Hebrew or when we looking up the Hebrew, right? So I'll be writing the word. I might write it like this: thy, right? Pa, you know, pa. Like this is a different pa. This is the Assyrian pa. And I might go Yaha by accident because it's like it be in your head just jumbled up sometimes, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm writing two different Hebrews, right? And this happens a lot with me. So don't or I'll be writing in English, but I'll start over here. I'll be like you, and then I'll be like, damn, I gotta start over here. Because you get so used to our way of life compared to Esau's way of life. Esau's way of life is backwards, man. And when we start to learn our way, is give you brain fog, man. It like it'll take you off course. Like I don't know if y'all remember this. Rewind this class back. In the beginning, I said, all right, we're gonna start with I will. And I was about to write I on this side of the board. No lie. If you rewind the class, if you go look, and when I say I will, I was over here. I had to bring myself over here. And so that's my testimony. Okay. To show you that, man, studying the Hebrew, it'll give you damn brain fog, man. You be you be mixed up in two different lifestyles. You be stuck in America trying to get out of it, man. All right, so now, boom, 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 boom. All right, so now let's go to where we at. They will masculine. We're about to go to Genesis 15 and 16, right? But I just wanted to show you that this right here, the way they put it was backwards. It is Yah at the beginning and then Y at the end. All right. So now let's go ahead over to here we're gonna go to Genesis 15, Genesis the 15th chapter and the 16th verse. I just wanted to give you all that. And I don't know, Sharatazar, you probably can attest to that. Sister Tharapod and Officer Sharatazar, I'm pretty sure y'all know as well too, man. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, wait, let me get y'all off the screen. I'm sorry, so they can see the scripture. That you know, mess around with the Hebrew, you get brain fog, man. All right, so now, Most High in Christ, Sharatazar. Salaki, you was about to say something?
Nah, Khan, you right, sir. I'm trying to learn Hebrew, Spanish, and Creole.
Oh yeah. You probably you probably wake up in the morning. You don't know what you making eggs or something. You know, a whole bunch of worlds, brother. Most High in Christ,
Right.
man. Get brother aim. You know what Shabbat is out, man. We got to do that for the kingdom, man, for our people, man. For real.
God.
Most High in Christ. All right, so Genesis. Hey, Shabbat is also too, man. You can read the Hebrew if you want to read it. I got it up here on the screen. Let me pull it up for you. If you want to get it in and try to read some Hebrew, it's up to you.
God, sir, no sweat. I mean, you let me know.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. If you can see it, you can go ahead. I just put the cursor on it and then we keep going.
All right, Khan on Khan. So, water war, Rabba Ya'aya, Ya Shawabwa, Hana, Kaya, La'a, Shalom, I1, Ha Amaria, Id, Hanaha, or Hana.
Hannah, Most High in Christ. I believe Hannah is behold. Hannah is a few different things, but it's like behold and is something else. I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna scroll down to show you, but Sharatazai, he knew what the hell he was doing. Here it is, Hannah right here. Give Sharatazai a hand. He came in prepared, man. Most High in Christ. All right, came in prepared. Hana is a root word. This one right here is just the adverb. Man, I forget what Hana is. There's a few things. Oh, it's happened. It's like come to pass. It's happened, and then it's behold. Right? It's quite a few things. If I click on here, I just wanted to show this real quick. Hither, here, now, to, fro, since, hitherto, thus, far. All those can be updated, right? You got here, hither, hitherto, now. On this, that side, since this, that way, thitherward, thus far, to, fro, yet, right? Hither, thither, but used both of place and of time, right? Here, now, right? And then there's also behold. Is it man, good night. If I go to let me see. If I click in the lexicon. So Hana, I think it's third person plural, feminine, they, thus. Well, oh, so Hun is feminine, but they saying Hana, they're giving you the feminine of Hun. Hun is them, those, they, right? That's why you got themselves right here. Because hum is them, masculine. Hun is them, feminine. But they have the ha on it, right? As well. So you got these, and that's one way of using it. You got it thither, thus far. You got thus far, thither to. All those old Quaker English words. And you got where ha is merely demonstrative, repeated here, there, here and there, which is why it became used as behold, because it was like here or look up. It was like a command saying here or behold. So and you can see it up here. It said where it says be, it says here, right? It was used as behold. Use of time, to this time, right? It shall come to pass to this time. Just say it shall happen. So I was just trying to give y'all all the different things that it was used as. I'm sorry, I done took up some time doing that, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's get back on it. I just try to give as much information on the Hebrew as we can. You know what I mean? And as we can get into. All right, so now what we looking up is they will. So we looking for Yah at the beginning and Y at the end of the root word, right? Because that's what it says. Now on here it's backwards, but it's supposed to be Yah at the beginning and Y at the end. So Yah supposed to be right here and Y supposed to be there, right? Now in Hebrew, they got it right from it's going to be, well, they wrote it backwards on here too, but it would be Yah at the beginning, Y at the end, going from right to left. All right. So now, the one that we see, we got Yah right here, and then we got Y at the end. We got that right there. And then that's the only one. So it has to be Yah Shawabwa. It's like the brother read, Yah Shawabwa. Here it says, they shall come. Yah Shawabwa, they shall. Or in today's time, they will. Right? Third person masculine, right? Well, third person, let's just stick with that. He, she, they, the snitch form, you're telling them. This case is brother, is a brother. But it's plural, it's more than one brother. So it's they, those brothers. Them, they did it, right? So you telling on them third person masculine, Yah at the beginning, Y at the end. So let's put it up on the board before we spend too much time, because I still got like 2 more to do that I want to give before the class is over. I got another slang way of doing something, but I ain't gonna go into it. And I'll explain to y'all. I'll just explain to y'all that Y at the end is slang. I ain't gonna spend too much more time on it because I want to make sure I get this other one right. So they will. So they will is just the brothers. You're just talking to the brothers. They will, masculine plural, right? They will. So it's Yah at the beginning of the root word. Yah. Lock here. I done jam that up. Right? So it's Yah at the beginning of the root word. Yah, and then our fake root word that we just made up. It don't even mean anything. Yah Papa Wah. So you got Yah at the beginning and you got Y at the end of the root word. They will. Okay, step out the way. So now, the next one we're going to do is you will feminine plural. Okay. Now the reason why I really want to get you will feminine plural is because it is the same as they will feminine plural. It's the exact same way. So let's go to it. You will feminine plural. Let's put it up on the screen. Okay. Wham. So you will feminine plural is tha at the beginning and the character na and the character ha at the end. But they connected to say na. So tha at the beginning and na at the end. Tha at the beginning, the character na and the character ha connected at the end. Right? That's you will. You see that you will feminine plural. But also if you look down here, they feminine plural. It says the exact same thing. Tha at the beginning, the character na and the character ha at the end. So tha at the beginning, character na and the character ha at the end of the root word. Right? So now let's go to it. We are going to go to Jeremiah, the 49th chapter and the 3rd verse. Okay, I got 2 different scriptures for this, but we're going to Jeremiah 49 and 3 on this one. Okay. And sorry if I didn't break down any scripture for the last one. I don't think I did. I'm not sure. Jeremiah 49 and 3. Oh, Salaki, let's read the Hebrew. Sorry. I'll take the Hebrew real quick. Jeremiah 49 and 3. Haya la yalaya. Haya la yalaya. Ha chashabwan. Kaya shadada aya. Taza aikona. Banwath. Rabah. Chagar. Chagarana. Shakwayum or Shakyum, Sapadana or Sapadna, Waha. Yeah, this one was a little Sapadana, Waha Tha Shawat Ta Na. So this is the actual word, but I'm just telling y'all now. We're gonna go through it in a second. Ba Gadarwa, Kaya Malakam, Ba Gawala, Yalad, Kahan Yawa, Wa Shar Yawa, Ya Khad Yawa. Okay. Now, this right here is the root word. Wa, is the word that we're looking for. Waha Tha Sha Shawat Tana. Only thing extra in this word is his character right here, Ta. Right? That's it. Now I'll show you. Wa at the beginning is saying and, ha at the beginning is saying the, and then you have the actual tense. Tha at the beginning, na at the end. Character na and the character ha. This is the root word, shawat. So shawat ta. To run to and fro, and run to and fro. So and then the for whatever reason, and then the feminine tense, the feminine future tense, and then the root word, run to and fro. So now I looked this up. It said it was a verb, of course, running to and fro. It said hifpolel. We don't even need to know what that is. And when I clicked on it, it didn't say nothing but this right here. Hifpolel, imperative, second person, feminine, plural. Second person is you, feminine, you, feminine, and then plural, y'all sisters, right? It said imperative, which means it's a command. It's used as a command to run to and fro, right? You, y'all sisters, will run to and fro. That's technically what it's saying, right? Second person, feminine, plural. Okay. Let's read the scripture in English. I'm sorry I didn't. It says, "How, O Heshbon, for I is spoiled. Cry, ye daughters of Rabbah. Gird you with sackcloth. Lament and run to and fro by the hedges, for their king shall go into captivity, and his priest and his princes together." So it's telling the sisters they're going to cry and to run to and fro. It's telling them that they're going to cry. It's not giving them command. It's telling them that they're going to cry. But this is the command right here. Cry and lament and run to and fro. Okay. So we got it right here. Tha at the beginning and na at the end. Now, this is what I wanted to show you as well. When you go here, it says long, right? Because they added the extra ta right here, right? Because it could have just been wahatha shawatna. But now we got wahatha shawatana, right? It's an extra. In our language, we have poetry. Okay, I'm gonna try to say this quick. It's already 9:02. In our language, we have poetry. We have music. We have a way of speaking. We at camp. The way we speak at camp is not the regular way we speak. That is biblical. I can prove it. I'm not going to prove it now because we old. But I'll bring out this book, Biblical Hebrew Text, Working Textbook, Text and Workbook, one or the other, right? And in that book, what it says is that when we speak we speak a certain way for a certain thing that we doing. If we speaking to a brother, we speak a certain way. We speak to a sister, we speak a certain way. If we are doing poetry or some type of poetic speaking, like a camp speaking, which is prophetic and poetic in itself, go run to and fro. You're gonna cry, howl, and lament, daughters. That's how we always have spoken that. Y'all broads, y'all gonna cry when it's time. Something. Matter of fact, you might as well run down the street right now. Go get husky, Mr. White Man. Go lift weights, because you're going into slavery. That's the way it's being said. That is the specific way, right? And I'll prove it next week. But I wanted to show you that because it tells you that it's a certain way that it's said. It's a command. And when you say a command, you say it a certain way, which is why they added the extra ta onto it. Now, I don't know why they chose, and this is why it's the ta, because it's the last character in that root word, right? Like ganun, right? Ya ganun, or ganun, or hanun, right? You ever see the double letter? It's always the last letter because for that specific reason. So they feminine plural. All right, they feminine plural. You add tha to the beginning, and there's also you feminine plural as well. They and you feminine plural. I don't know if I got space to put it up here, but they feminine plural and also you feminine plural is tha at the beginning. I don't know if y'all can see that down there. Tha at the beginning, right? Try to move some of this. Tha at the beginning of the root word. Our example made up root word was pa pa pa, and the character na, and the salaki. I made the na singular. I meant to make it plural. The character na and the character ha are connected. Tha pa 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 na. All right. It's how you say they will, or you will, or y'all will, but you only talking to the sisters. Okay. With that being said, y'all, Shalom, Anya Kwataziyan, Salaki. Let me start over. Shalom, Anya Kahan Wakwataziyan Mara, Ma Warka Kayahayawam. Anya I will barkatha, Al Kahan Wakwataziyan Kwatazakwarab. The water, Shalom.
Shalom.
It was Peace Israel. I'm Priest and Officer Mara, your teacher for today. I'm passing the class over to Priest and Officer Quatazah Qarab. Thank you. Peace. All right.
All right. This is the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. With the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under commanding General YAHANNA, rule for new brother and sister. If a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10 means tenth in the Hebrew. Like Ishura, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give the treasury part. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we got the memorial blow of the trumpets, and it's this Sunday, September 21st. If you want to read up on it, go to Leviticus chapter 23. Verse 24, read down to 25. And remind Akim Akwathin and check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, a majum, sar, wapala hakodam, means turn the face to east. Are we going to send these prayers up to bless Israel? All right. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Ba'yasharala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Saparia.
Sapari. Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shah.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
The water of month.
The water of month. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you. So be it.
All right, so I'm going to turn back. All right, men of Israel, we're going to get a brothers one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Majum Shabbat. Majum. Barak.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Brakathum.
As we tie it down, sorry about the sisters. I'm going to get the sisters one courtesy salute. All right, men of Israel, Majum Shabbat. Majum. Barak.
Yahweh Shemar Alathun Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
At the top, hands down, class dismissed.
God Christ. The water for tuning in, y'all. The water, shalom.